Okay, so before we begin, there are a few questions that we have to help us better understand your perspective. Can you tell me a little about yourself and your experience with using mobile apps?
Yes, my name is David, and I'm currently a junior studying communications in CALS. And my experience with the mobile apps, um, I the apps I use the most are WeChat and Instagram, and I think they're both very good apps because they're very user friendly, and I use them a lot because um, they are I guess the main apps that help me to connect with people. And I think the most important thing is it is very user friendly, and I don't have to learn or do anything fancy to use it. So yeah.
Have you ever used an app or feature similar to help you manage food waste? If so, can you name the name of the app?
Actually, no. I've never used any apps or even seen any apps that have managed food waste features. I think it's very cool and interesting that there's a food waste management apps, because I think they're very important, and not just saving money, but also important that we don't waste food. So I never use any products that manage food waste, but I think it would be very cool and very good to have a food waste management app.
Do you have any accessibility needs that we should be aware of during this test?
No.
Okay, so now I will introduce you to the Wasteless prototype is the name of our app. So this is an app that helps students that live off campus to reduce food waste and plan their meals more efficiently. This is a clickable prototype, and please keep in mind that this is actually a work in progress, so you might encounter some unfinished elements or minor glitches, and don't hesitate to share your thoughts and observations as you interact with it. We encourage you to think aloud and tell us what's going through your mind.
Okay.
And so to begin, I will give you a series of tasks to perform using the app. And for each task, I will provide a brief scenario to help set the context. Please perform the actions as you would naturally and voice any thoughts or issues you encounter.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so for our first task, you are reviewing your food inventory to ensure it is very well organized and up to date. You want to check specific categories and update your list with new items. So first, you want to filter your food storage to show only dairy items, and then search for butter in the filter results. Afterward, you want to add a new veggie item to your current food inventory.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Um, so I want to filter the only dairy. Okay, only dairy. Okay. And then search for butter.
Yeah.
And what do I need to do next?
Maybe you want to add a new veggie item to your current food inventory.
Okay. Let me add a new veggie into my inventory. Okay. Okay. I think I did. Well, overall, I think this is very cool feature, but maybe if there's display on the bottom or on the top that says I successfully added the item into my inventory, then it would better, because right now I think I added in, but I'm not sure, so I have to go back and check. But I think if there's a feature that shows me on the top that you have successfully added whatever item here, then I think it would be good. And maybe if there's a duplicated item or similar item, you can also show on the top or on the bottom.
Okay, thank you for your advice. So we can go to task 2. So you are now preparing for Thanksgiving dinner and want to create a detailed shopping list and based on the recipes you plan to try. So can you navigate to the shopping tab and create a new grocery list for Thanksgiving and add 2 carrots to...
Yes. Shopping. And then what else? I'll go to shopping, and then what?
Create a new grocery list.
Create a new grocery list. And then for
Thanksgiving.
Okay, create this. Okay, and then and then add. What do I need to add again?
Add 2 carrots.
Add 2 carrots. Okay. Add 2 carrots. Add 2 carrots. Okay. Add them. Okay.
And also maybe explore the suggested recipes and add any necessary ingredients to the Thanksgiving grocery list.
Okay. Yes. I think overall this is also very useful, but a little bit hard to navigate, because I think the plus sign here is kind of confusing. Maybe when I click the plus sign, there's a pop-up here that shows what maybe when I created this, it shows I created this here, and it also shows adding recipe. I guess just to show us what the plus sign can do, because while I was navigating, trying to figure out how to add create a new list, I'm not sure if the plus sign could help me to do the job. And also I think it's also a little bit hard to when I try the create the list, I have to choose a category. I cannot add a category myself. I think it would also be kind of useful if I can create my own category, like if I can add my new category here, and then instead of the giving category. And so let me also see what else. Yeah, I think those are my main suggestions, and I think the suggest recipe is very good. I really like it, and also showing that what is going to be expired in the suggest recipe is also very good. Yeah, I think the suggest recipe part is very good. So yeah.
Okay, so now we can go to task 3. So you are very interested in learning how to preserve your food items effectively to reduce waste and keep them fresh for longer. So now can you navigate to the preservation section and explore it by filtering and searching for different food items?
Yeah. Yes. Let me Search for items. And then okay. Yeah, I think the preservation part is really good. Especially the explore part, showing I guess ways that to store different food item, and what to do to preserve the food. I think the explore page is very good. And the fruit. Yeah, I think this page have done relatively well. Very simple to use, and also I think one recommendation is maybe there could be a community here that people can talk about or chat about different ways that they preserve the food instead of I mean, the explore part is very good, but maybe also adding another part that people can maybe call community. Maybe people can in the community people can talk about how they preserve their food, and what things they encounter that leads to the food being expired or being wasted. So, but I think overall, like, the page alone is very good, but I think it could be done better. Maybe if there's also a community part there, like the user can also that kind of help them to keep, I guess, engaged in the app, because they can not only use it but they can share the experience and talk about it.
So do you mean by like users posting their
some
articles?
Not just article, but it's kind of like a blog, like people can show
comments.
Yeah, it's like Instagram post. People can post how what they done to preserve the food, and people can comment on it, chat about it, yeah.
Okay.
And actually a very good thing. I think if the app could have something that shows the user that they successfully, I don't know how to say it, but like when you play the games, they make you log in every time so you can get the reward. Maybe like there's something there's some incentive in the apps that that keep the user keep logging into the app every day, and to make sure they learn how to preserve the food, or they view the app.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your suggestions. It's very valuable. And for our task 4, you are managing the shared food inventory for your apartment group, and you need to update the member list to reflect recent change. So can you go to maybe the group feature here?
Okay.
And can you select the group apartment when 312 and remove the member from the group members?
Remove.
Okay, you can click cancel for now. It's not very updated.
Okay.
And also you want to add a new member by entering their phone numbers and associate them with the group name.
Okay.
And maybe create a new group.
Okay, create a new group name. Okay, great. Okay. Cool. I think this part is very cool. But I'm not sure what the selected group is for. Because I think honestly I can just click into all groups and pick one of the groups to cancel or add the member. So I'm not sure if there needed to be a selected group to show me what group I selected, I guess I can just you know like Facebook and do it and click into the group. But yeah, I think overall I think this this group for it is done relatively well, and it's easy to use, self-explanatory. The trash can here showing deleting the member and adding new member here. But I think one thing I would say is when I add the member, maybe there's more choice than just entering phone number. Maybe there's other way to invite them, I guess. But just being picky. But this is a very good feature. Adding and deleting the group member and also creating different groups. But yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your advice. So to end up this usability test session, we also have some additional questions to show your general advice for the app. So how intuitive did you find the navigation of the app is?
Yeah, I think it's relatively easy to navigate the app. But like I said, I think there's parts that the app could, I guess, be better on. I think the app itself is already very good, but I guess the app can have more, I guess, explanation on the icons. And also I think one thing the app could done better is maybe it can have when first time a member logging into the app, maybe there's a navigation help, like introducing the member, the people, the user, how to navigate each icon when they first use the app. I think that's one thing to make the app better. Like every time we use a new app, there's help tips that help you learn how to use the app. I think this app could also introduce some feature like that. But I think overall it is very easy to navigate. Yeah.
Okay, so was there any features or tasks that you think were particularly difficult to use or understand?
I wouldn't say it's difficult to use, but I think one thing is like I said, the plus sign icon here is a little bit like, I don't know what the plus sign, like what feature is included in the plus sign. So yeah, I think just this part is a little bit hard to understand, but I think if I give it a try once or twice, I think I will understand how to do it. And also one more suggestion to to previous question, I think also if there could be a help button, I can, if I got stuck on some of the part, I can go to the help and then maybe search up, if let's say I cannot find how to add inventory, and I can click on the help button, and then maybe there's a user guideline, or there's a quick search that I can search how to add inventory in this app, and there's an answer to it. So I think this would also help the app to be better. But yeah, I think overall it's easy to understand. It's not particularly difficult to use.
And what did you like the most about the app?
I like the most is how I can create and create different groups, and also add and delete member. I think this is very the app provides flexibility, I think. And also the preservation tips in the app, showing the explore page, showing people different tips and ways to preserve the food item. I think is very good, and I really like it.
And what improvements would you suggest in general again?
Yeah, like I said, just maybe adding a little help button here, and adding more explanation, and also maybe a user guideline first at the beginning, the first when the user first time use the app. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So last question. So to what extent do you think the app will help you reduce food waste?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think some of the times when I don't mean to waste the food on purpose, but I think it's just that I don't know how to preserve them, and also maybe I forgot about their expiration dates and stuff like that, etc. I definitely want to prevent food waste, and I think this app is very useful because it not only give me I don't have to search online how to preserve this particular item. Everything's in the app. It makes me, I guess, it reminds me that every time when I see this app, not just click on it, but every time I open my phone and see the app, it reminds me that I need to I need to stop food wasting. And the app itself, the like I said, the preservation, the inventory showing me different recipe, how to use the food item. Overall, I think it's very useful, and it's helped me a lot, if I can use this app. So yeah, I think it definitely will help me to reduce food waste.
Okay, thank you. So thank you for participating in this session. Your feedback is very crucial and will help us make any necessary improvements to enhance the user experience. So please remember that any difficulties you experience are the opportunities for us to improve. We truly appreciate your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joe.